The clip that you're about to watch is a part of my bi-weekly series I call B&A Sports Weekly or B&A Sports Podcast. My branding isn't that good yet, but if you want to go watch it, either download it wherever you like podcasts. It's available in a lot of those places, or you can watch it right here on YouTube. Anyway, enjoy the video. So a couple months ago, I made a video about MLB expansion concepts, or at least expanding the current playoff format to include more teams. And this is a part of a broader subject I wanted to bring up that I was going to do its own video, but I really want to mention in B&A Weekly because its own video I don't think will get as much attention. So this is what I really want to talk about: how the MLB can become great again, how to make the MLB great again. Now I have a couple points that I'll mention point by point. First of all, you have these MLB contracts out. You know, with basketball, you have these 4 or 5 year contracts. The main thing we talk about is, where's this person going to go? Why are they going to go? It's really interesting. That's half what we talk about basketball. I mean, we care about like the finals, who wins and things like that. It's different stories, but a lot of the stories that people focus on, especially teams that are not in it, is who's going to leave, how are we going to do next year. People anticipate what's going on, and that's what's exciting about sports. What's exciting about sports is what's going to come. So all these 10, 12-year contracts for the MLB, that's going to hurt. MLB is kind of known for, you know, hometown roots, different things like that, and they're going to have to change eventually. They're going to have to change, and I think it's slowly going to change as they realize that this is not good for Major League Baseball. You know, the same player in the same town with no controversy for so long, it's kind of dull. It's kind of boring. You know, when's the last time a star came up and did something? You know, Alex Rodriguez, once he left, once players like Josh Hamilton left, things are kind of boring. Your leaders right now are Mike Trout, Nolan Arenado, kind of boring guys who are going to be in the same city for years and years. Bryce Harper, I guess you can say it's a good story, but he's not even playing that well. You know, you need turmoil. You need some controversy. You need players to get mad. You need fights. You need your Jose Bautistas. You need that, and that's what keeps MLB alive. It's holding them back. How these contracts are keeping the same people in the same cities and are keeping everything dull. Nobody's talking about the MLB. What's more exciting? Oh, where is Judge? Is Judge gonna leave? Or no? Oh, Judge signed a 10-year, $300 million contract that broke some records, but the next guy is gonna break more records, I guess. No, it's completely boring. Next, you have to lower the amount of games. I mentioned it in that video. You have to lower it to at least 150. At least 150, because no one's showing up to these games anyway, in my opinion. Nobody's showing up, and it's a huge problem. You know, how much more money are you going to make off these games where it's going to be worth it? You need to create higher stakes in games. You know, I get the MLB has that charm a little bit where it's just like, oh, evening at the ballpark. But if you expand the playoffs, you're going to bring way more money in because more people are going to show up, like I mentioned in the previous video. And then if you shorten the season, that's going to work. I think it could work. 150. Like, Zach Hampel went to a Baltimore Orioles game, and there's nobody there. Why was there nobody there? Because they're already out of the playoffs. Nobody cares. No, and what are you going to get? An extra $10,000 in revenue in the last week? You know, it's not going to matter. A third point I would like to mention is you have to, with all these guys with great contracts, you have to bring up new guys. There's so many people in the farm system. You have to create guys that are going to come up and these stars. Many people are bored of seeing the same people over and over again. And you have so many stars. They're going to be there, which is fine. You have your stars, but you need to create a little bit of cycle. Like Baltimore, Chris Davis has this albatross contract, but he's going to be in Baltimore for the next 3-4 years playing it out. You have to bring up guys that are new, that are young, and that want to prove themselves. That's what the MLB needs. They need fresh faces, and you need to embrace your stars. You need to embrace them with all you have. Another thing is speed. You're going to have to get people in and out of this ballpark really quickly. You're going to have to embrace one or two things. One, it's a full day thing that you're going to go to the ballpark and before the game, like Texas Rangers. You know, this is a whole area. You're going to spend the day here. You're going to watch some concerts. You may see the baseball game. You're going to eat out. It's going to be a great time with the family. You're going to have parks and different things like that. Or it's going to be, you know what, let's just stop in, watch a couple innings, and let's leave. with the MLB, things go so slow. If you're just watching a game, people nowadays just like pitch, wait, pitch, wait. How would I fix this? Pitch clock. That's the easiest way. And you can find pitchers for taking too long. If you don't want to pitch, there's a guy right behind you that's just good enough that's gonna pitch. There's a guy just behind you that's good enough. Like, have teams actually find some certain teams that are taking too long, and now create controversy, and that will make people want to watch the game, because it makes it seem like you're trying to speed the game up. At least try to attempt something new, something fresh. Make it more personal. Make the games, you go up to the fans, make the players embrace the fans. Mike Trout loves embracing fans. He's up there, he's signing balls. Make it more personal. Make more people able to access more things. How much is that going to cost? I know some things with privacy, but the thing with the MLB is, the thing about baseball is that it's pretty easy to interact, but nobody does it. When was the last time you saw like a touching moment with some certain fans? That's what the fans live for. Open up the stadiums a little early. Make people want to see the ballpark. Make them embrace the place. And create incentives for teams to add some certain features to the stadiums to draw some life. You have to create a way for young people to love the game of baseball. These young people are now, they're flocking to soccer. People are flocking to soccer more than baseball. They're flocking to the NBA, they're flocking to football. You have to create an environment where people want to play baseball, where people, when they grow up, their father puts a bat in their hand. You have to make it more exciting. And there's a lot of ways to do that. And I think the MLB is going to start to try to implement those certain things. And MLB, nobody cares about, the 10, 12-year guys anymore. The people that care about their city, these guys are getting old. Nowadays, it's about movement. It's about controversy. It's about interesting. And right now, baseball isn't interesting, and people are flocking to other sports. Like, I like this idea with speeding up the game. In the extra innings, have a man start on first base. Have a man start on second base. As it progresses, have a man start on third base. Have these ideas. Be more open to changing things. Don't be so stringent. And I think the MLB is going to change. Expand to more cities. Expand to more towns. Baseball is a global sport. Include yourself in different areas. Try to expand your reach. Baseball is popular in all these South American countries. Host tournaments. Do some certain things where players reach out. Do series in Japan. And I think they're starting to do that. They're starting to expand their reach. But it all comes down to making it more interesting for players and for fans to watch. One of the first things I think when I go to the MLB game is, it's probably going to be really hot. I'm just going to sit all game. They're going to try to do some things in between innings to entice fans, but none of them are really exciting. My team is probably going to lose, and if we lose, that's going to be it. Those are the specifics of what I would do. Let me know what you guys think.